Hey guys, this is Juice and Ice. So today we are going to learn how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube puzzle. A bit of history. This cube puzzle was invented by Erno Rubik on 1974 as a model of three-dimensional geometry, and ironically it took him 1 month to solve the puzzle that he created. So this is an inexpensive and very productive way to spend in a day of community quarantine. Okay, if you're ready, let's start. Okay, so a Rubik's Cube has 6 faces, each characterized by a specific color and location. So this includes our white face, and on its other side is the yellow face. Also, we have the blue face in between them, and on the other side is orange face, and also beside blue is the red face, and lastly on the opposite side of blue is green. Okay, so we have here a messed up cube. So our first step is to choose a base color. So to choose a base color is to choose a face that you will be solving first. So actually there are no strict rules on choosing a base color, and commonly white is used as a base color. So for this tutorial we will be using white as our base color. Okay, the next step is to create a cross. Since our base color is white, we will call this one a white cross. So we want to arrange the pieces like this. Okay? So what you have to do is to make a white cross paying attention to the color of the side center pieces. So the red goes to red, so the blue goes to center blue, and orange goes to the center orange face. Okay, so this one is an incorrect white cross, so we might want to redo this one because the sides of the cross does not have the same color as the side of the center pieces. Okay, moving some of the pieces. So I'm gonna bring this down. Okay, turning this one. Okay, so this step is very intuitive, guys. So the key here is to not give up easily. Okay, turning this one. Okay, now you have it, guys. We have all the centers perfectly aligned. Moving on, in this step, we'll be arranging the corners of the white face on its proper position so that it would come up like this one. So we can see that the corners are arranged and on its perfect face. Okay, so we're gonna move these pieces and put them on its proper places. So rearranging these guys, or completing the white face rather, is a very intuitive step, as I've mentioned earlier, meaning it relies on how you see to arrange the pieces correctly without using any pattern. So the key here, guys, is again not to give up easily. Just try again so that you'll be familiarized. Okay, now we have one complete white face. In step 4, guys, we will have to complete the second layer so that the cube shall eventually look like this. But from now on, we will be using algorithms to complete each step. So algorithms are basically a set of rules or formula used in solving a problem. Now, to solve the second layer, we will be using the algorithm dr, rd, dl, ru, dl, fr, dr, and fl. So you might be wondering, what does this mean? So the uppercase letters refer to the outermost side of the cube being moved, while the lowercase letters, on the other hand, refer to the direction of the turns, which is in respect to a clock's perspective. For example, RD means right down, wherein the capital letter R refers to the right and the lowercase d refers to down. Same is for DL, which means down left, RU for right up, FR for front right, DR for down right, and lastly FL for front left. First, make a letter T containing the color of the face you want to work with. So in this example, we have the orange part of the piece that goes here when moved, and also the green part of the piece that goes here when moved. After that, perform the algorithm. We have down right, right down, down left, right up, down left again, front right, down right, and front left to complete that side of the cube. So there are times that that piece in the center has an inverted set of colors, like what is shown in this example. So you have to do is to align that to form a T and perform the algorithm twice. So we're going to perform the algorithm, and now we have it perfectly aligned with all the set of colors in its place. And then we're going to perform it, and then you have it. So perform the algorithm repeatedly to the other faces of the cube until we come up to a complete second layer. There you have it. Now, in step 5, we will then be making a yellow cross. Now, turn the cube upside down such that the upper face is now yellow. Then, we have to choose a side to work with. So choose a face. Then the algorithm that we will be using here is FR, RU, UR, RD, UL, and FL until you create a yellow cross. We will then choose a side or face to work with. Say we choose blue, and then perform the algorithm FR, RU, UR, RD, UL, and FL. And if we do not make a cross, we'll just do it again until we create a yellow cross. Next step is to align all the center pieces of the third layer to its corresponding face, such as the orange center goes to the orange face, and so is for the other faces and centers of the cube. In this step, we will be using the algorithm RU, UR, RD, UR, RU, UR2, and RD, and then align all the centers of the third layer to its corresponding face. Now say we will choose a face to work with, and we choose the orange face. Now we will just perform the algorithm to position all the centers to its proper face. Performing that, now we can see that all the centers of the yellow cross have been positioned to its proper face. Another scenario where you have already two perfect corners aligned to its proper faces, and obviously two imperfect corners. So in this example, we have the orange face aligned to its orange corner and also the blue. So in order to solve this one, what you have to do is first to align a perfect corner to your right, so in this case orange, and the imperfect one to your left, in such a way that you are facing one imperfect corner, and then do the algorithm provided until you create or you align all the corners to its proper faces. And there you have it. You have aligned all the corners. So the next step is to put all the yellow corners where they belong. First, you have to look for a perfect corner. This is a corner that has all the colors of its three faces. So this one is a perfect corner. It has orange, blue, and yellow. Okay, so here we'll be using the algorithm RU, UL, LU, UR, RD, UL, and LD. And then we align again all the centers. We can see that there's a perfect side. So if there's a perfect side, or one perfect side rather, you solve this by positioning the perfect corner on your left, while the corner that you have to solve for is on your right. Okay, position it on the left and solve using the algorithm until you create or you put all the centers on its proper faces. Now we see that all the corners are perfect. So the last step in completing the cube is to choose a face to work with. So note that in this step, you must stick to the same face when solving this one. Okay, so we're gonna perform this by using the algorithm RD, DR, RU, and DL. So we're gonna use that and continue until the colors of the corner we are solving goes to its correct face. I'm gonna perform the algorithm now. And as we can notice, the colors of the corner that we are working with comes to its proper position. Now, we have to turn to another corner. So we're just gonna twist or turn the upper layer so as not to destroy other layers that we have solved earlier. So we're gonna turn that and perform the algorithm again, which is RD, DR, RU, and DL. So we're gonna move this side and perform the algorithm. And we have completed another one of the corners. Now we're gonna use that turning move again to solve the last corner and the same algorithm. And lastly, we have completed the last layer and as well as the whole or the totality of the cube. Good job, guys! So please like and subscribe to our channel, Juice and Ice. Thank you. Hope you had fun.